Hello, Jackie. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for coming. I'm just going to see if I dim that, if it's any better. Welcome in. Just trying to get rid of that. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. My name is, let me get this light over here. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, now I think that's a little better. All right, so my name is Joanne, and we live in the Rustic Farmhouse. So thank you for joining us. Just give it a few minutes. I came on a few minutes early, about a minute and a half. So, if you see anything you want me to run, just put the number in the chat with a question mark, and we will run it. So, I guess we can start with our first item. And that is a vintage Hallmark love letter. That's my number, so I know when we wrap it. Box, trinket box. I think it's made of porcelain, but it's got the Hallmark on the back. Comes with a little card, and it's called Love. It has a lady tag along. Thank you for joining us. Porcelain box, and we are going to start it at 20 seconds, $5, and it's up and running. Really pretty. Like I said, it works well. It's even got the little Hallmark crown right there. It comes with, by the time I get this open, there's the inside, and it comes with the letter. Next is the vintage hand-blown small crackled vase pilgrim glass, and you can see the Pontel mark is there. It's got the fused handle, excellent condition, and we are going to start it out at $6 for 20 seconds, and it's up and running. So it's up and going. And oh, I don't have my stick. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, there's my stick. It is 3 inches tall. Okay, next we have, welcome in K&M Vintage. How are you? Next I have is a little red ware deer. Not deer, rabbit. Oh my gosh. Or bunny. It is from, I think there's a year on it, 2004. It is signed, but I cannot read what it says. And here's the other side. It is in really excellent condition. And we're going to start it out $5 at 20 seconds, and it's up and running. It's just really, really cute. Welcome in, Crackshot Karen. Thank you for joining us. Here's the bottom. Okay. Next is the gem. I call it a bonsai money tree. It's kind of like amber color, like I don't know what kind of gemstones they are, but more like fall. I don't know if this would make it show up better or not. Let me see. I don't know if that's better. And welcome in. Anyways, that's just my sticker on the bottom. So we're going to start it out at $6 for 20 seconds, and it's up and running. Let's see. Welcome in. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I don't know. I can't seem to ever, I always play with these lights. I have the worst time with them. It's on a stone. Okay, next up we have the little red clay figure gal. She is marked Japan on the bottom. You probably can't see it, but it's stamped there on that orange or that green thing. Oh my goodness. But she is adorable. She is in excellent condition with no chips or cracks. And we're going to start her out at $4 for 20 seconds, and she's up and running. I think she's I don't know if she's doing a yoga pose or she's stretching or there we go. You can see her a little bit better. She's got her little kimono on. Okay. Next is a vintage bluebird on a branch with pink and yellow flowers. She still has her original. If I put you back in my cubby a little bit more. And let's see, if we turn this down. Okay. Here is the bottom with the sticker. And it is in really excellent condition. And we're going to start it out at $8 for 20 seconds. And it's up and running. Really. And welcome in, friends. Thank you for joining. Here's her bottom. If there's anything you want me to run, please put it in the chat with a question mark. And we'll run it. Really pretty. Okay, next is the vintage bowl, the stone, kind of like the mid-century modern retro, in excellent condition. Here's the marking on the back, and it measures, it's a good about 5.5 inches in diameter. A good cereal bowl. We're going to start it off at $5 for 20 seconds, and it's running. And like I said, here's the marking. Here's the back. Okay. Next we have is the set of 4 vintage small rectangular snack trays. So here is 1, 2. Hey Cal, how are you? 3. I was in your sale today. You didn't see me sneak in. 4. So you're going to get all 4. And I do say somebody must have had them adhesed to something because this is on the back of them. So we're going to start them out at $8 for 20 seconds, and they are up and running. Yep, I went too high. So these are for, and I should tell you how much they measure, huh? They measure 6 inches across by about 4 inches. Okay, I just got to take this off because now I'm getting warm. Before I was cold. Okay, next I have is I had this before, is the Vintage Royal Copley black vase with ivory 3D branches leaf artwork. And I am going to start this out at $10 for 20 seconds. Still has the original foil sticker. No chips or cracks. Like I said, this is a repeat. I had this one before. Some of these will be. Okay. Next we have the Jim Shore Bluebird, the Hart Creek. She is in excellent condition. She's really pretty. I like this looks like a quilt pattern on her breast. Here is the back. Trying to do this gently. You can just remove that sticker. And we are going to start her out at $10 for 20 seconds, and she's up and running. Just really pretty for spring and summer. She measures 3.5 inches. But I just thought, what a beautiful piece to put in your window. Okay, the next I have is this one's Occupied Japan. I've had her before. She's an older one. She's a toothpick holder. A little Dutch girl, how pretty for spring with the tulips. And we're going to start her out at $8 for 20 seconds, and she's running. And there's her marking on the bottom, Occupied Japan. Got the flowers. Use this arm. No chips or cracks. There's her hands. Okay, next I have is the vintage Ellie Smith Moon and Stars bell. That's just my number inside. And this measures 6 inches tall. And we are going to start it off at $8 for 20 seconds, and it's up and running. And then you can see the moon and stars. There's the stars, and I guess that's the moon. Fast shipping. I don't know what I must have been Bell reads fast shipping. Well, I do ship fast. We'll be shipping Monday. But I don't know what that's all about. I really should go back over and read these when I put them in, because it might have picked something up off the TV. Okay, so up next is the vintage handmade pottery jug, and it's made in Mexico. Let me see. There is the markings, made in Mexico. And that's not a chip, but there is a little paint wear on the rim, just right there. But it is not a chip. So, nice piece of pottery. We're going to start it off at $8 for 20 seconds, and it's up and running. I would use this as a little bit of, I would use this as like a vase and put yellow flowers in it. I'm like, what other colors would go in that? This would be more pretty probably for the fall, but okay, we've had this gal before. She is the Lefton figurine base. Just set that down. Actually, I had another one of her and I broke the other one's hand off. There is the bottom with her sticker. She's like the Southern Belle. This is all like a pink rose dress. She measures 6 inches tall. And we're going to start her out for $10 at 20 seconds. And she's up and running. Woo! I don't know why that turned like that. That was really weird. And there's the back side of her. And she has all her fingers and her arms. Okay, up next, oh, it keeps doing that, is the vintage fish flower, vintage fish glass paperweight. Now, that's an old decal that's on there, so there is some little bit of paint missing. So I would display it like that, just in a corner. No chips or cracks, though, other than that. Very heavy piece of glass. We are going to start it at $8 for 20 seconds, and it's up and running. But I think this would look neat in a bathroom. You could probably use it as a soap dish if you wanted to, but the fish would probably eventually come completely off. Hello, friends. Welcome in. If there's anything, we're on number 15. I'm just going in order. But if you haven't seen, if you see something that you would like us to run, just put the number in the chat with a question mark, and we will run it. Okay. Up next is this Pigeon Forge pottery wall pocket. Now, I did notice it does have a little bit of a chip right there. And I'm thinking I did that. But it is marked on the back. It's got the dogwood, and I'll include the dogwood flowers with it. We're going to start it at $10 for 20 seconds, and it's up and running. Like I said, that's just my sticker there, but there's the Pigeon Forge stamp, I guess, is what they use. Okay. Up next, we have I thought this was adorable. I don't usually buy like old souvenir pieces or anything with, but I thought how cute if you were had a picnic or like at a campground and put this on the picnic table with the bear on it. It does say Great Smoky Mountains, but I thought how cute. No chips or cracks on it. And we're going to start it out at $8. But I just thought he would look really cute for 20 seconds, and he's up and running on a picnic table outside a campground or something like that. Or even if you're having a picnic with the summer coming, how cute he would look on your table with the napkins in it. Like I said, it does say he doesn't even have any crazy. Okay, now we have another Jim Shore piece. And this one is called Curiosity. And it's the cat, and he has his original Jim Shore tag. So I was like, I wasn't sure what was going on here with this cat. Here's the back of him. I was thinking Curiosity. Does that mean Curiosity killed the cat, or? So we're going to start him out at $10, 20 seconds. And that's all I'm going to say. He measures 6 inches. He's got his little halo, and he's got his little wings. And he's just perfect. And like I said, he's still got his tag. So, yeah. Okay, so next we have is the Lucite egg paperweight. So let me move over here a little bit. Sorry, friends, if I'm not kind of a little under the weather today. Actually, I almost canceled. Where did I just put that now? Oh, here it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got this Lucite paperweight with the dried flowers. It does have a little glow to it when you put a black light on it. Hi, Carol. Thank you for joining us last night. And we are going to start this out at $8 for 20 seconds. And it's up and running. And it still got its original foil sticker, although it's worn off. This was made in South Africa. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. You can see it. Thank you. Tonight I'm a little bit under the weather, so I'm not feeling it tonight. I really was gonna cancel, but it was like 6:30, and it was like it was a little late to cancel. Oh no, it's just I think it might have been something I ate. To be honest with you, we had a heavy dinner. I think it might have been too much. My stomach gets swelled up every now and then. So next we have is a glass paperweight, and I will call this a tornado. It is blue and clear. It's got air bubbles in it. It's a heavy piece. We are going to start it out at $20. Not $20. Oh my gosh. I can never get through one. Oh, it's raining outside. I didn't know it. I can just one show I can't get through without getting my times and prices backwards. We're going to start it out at 20 seconds for $8 and it's up and running. There we go. Yeah, I think it's called getting old. It's got the nice felt bottom. Yeah, that's what I think it's called. Okay, next we have is the set of 2 vintage. I believe they're probably hand painted. Sunflower trinket dishes. This one though, it does have a little paint wear right there where my thumb is. And I could have swore I thought they were signed, but maybe not. Maybe that was something else I was looking at. No. So you're going to get the 2. Like I said, that one does have a little bit of paint wear, but they're really pretty. We're going to start them out at $5 for the pair, 20 seconds. And they're up and running. They're just really pretty for the spring. You can use them as a coaster too, if you wanted to. Or just put them out. I don't know. Serve something in it. I don't know. Can you serve something in it? Oh. Okay, let's see. Next, I'll just get a little ginger ale here. Next is the Primitive Mustard Color Birdcage. It is a candle holder. It's a more modern piece. And it opens up like that. It's got a bird on it. And we're going to start out for $6, 20 seconds, and it's running. Just but you can put like fake flowers in. You can put anything I guess in you want it. And thank you, Carol, for your bid. You put my number back in there. Just the bottom. And congratulations, Carol. That's coming home to you. Thank you so much. This is probably one of my favorite pieces. I love these Germany pieces. It's a kind of like a mint green, gorgeous flower vase. It's about 3 1/4. No, it looks taller than that. It is. It's actually 4 inches tall. It is marked Germany on the bottom. It's like a mat, but I just think these are so pretty. Anyways, we're going to start it at hey Mosley. $8.20. I'm sorry. My cat just came down the steps and she interrupted me. No chips or cracks. Where are we here? I don't know. What are we doing here? Okay. She doesn't come out too often, so it's kind of nice to see her. Now, where the other one usually hangs up there. Okay, so next we have a vintage Viking red glass cat, and it's about 5 1/2 inches tall. Let me double check that. No, it's more like 4 1/2 inches. Okay, there she's hand blown. She's got these green eyes. And we're going to start her out at 20 seconds for $15, and she's up and running. No chips or cracks. I don't believe she glows. Her eyes do a little bit, but she itself does not glow. Oops, I lost my pen. Oh, hello. All right, so the next item we have, oh, plus it's warm in this house, is the picket fence. I'm going to include the candle with it. So it comes with this, or if you don't want the candle, just let me know. Lemongrass and orange Yankee candle. But I just thought this was so nice for spring and summer. It's got these, I don't know if it's a Yankee candle or not, but when you light it, morning glories, it doesn't say. I don't know. But when you light it, I thought it'd be so pretty because the butterflies, you can see right here, the light will shine through. So there's no chips or cracks on it, just a really pretty piece. And if it doesn't sell, I may keep it. And we're going to start it out at $8. I thought it'd be pretty on a patio at night in the summertime with these beautiful morning glories. And like I said, when it's lit, the light will come through the butterflies on the top and the bottom. And welcome in, friends. Thanks for joining. Okay, next I have is the, I always like think of a firecracker when I see this piece. Just move this out of the way. It is the vintage red and yellow Millefiori art glass paperweight. And I just think of summer when I see this. That's what I should do, summer show, because I got some summery things. It's got a polished bottom. And we are going to start it off for 20 seconds at $15. There we go. But I just think that is so pretty. I love that yellow and red. And like I said, it's got such a polished bottom. Really a pretty paperweight. Piece of glass, as I want to say. And I don't know, Kelly, if you're still in here. I'll have to go Sunday if we go next week. Because I forgot the car's going Saturday. I'm like, I got to tell you this when I'm thinking about it. Okay, next I have is the vintage antique beady, is it beady rib, white opalescent glass spooner. That is the bottom. I guess maybe you're not still in here. Okay. We're going to start it off at $12, 20 seconds, and it's up and running. No chips or cracks. And I was talking about, like, it's amazing. Like, if I would have had this, it wouldn't survive because I drop everything. How it survived, like, from, I think this is probably like before turn of the century piece of glass. And it's just amazing how it didn't get chipped or cracked. Excuse me. Okay, next I have is a fused glass champagne flute holder or dry flower vase. It has two sections there, one in the front, kind of one in the back. And I'm going to start it out at $8 for 20 seconds, and it's up and running. It's kind of the same. It does have it's from Bingo. I don't know, I guess that's the company that made it. But you can see there, it's like almost like a double. Okay, next we have where am I here? Okay, this is a nice vase. This vintage mid-century modern Costa clear-footed lobe design vase. It has no chips or cracks. And we're going to start it at $10 for 20 seconds. And it's a heavy piece of glass, and it's up and running. And it measures, about 5 inches tall. Just a really, it kind of reminds me of ice, I guess, because I think it's from Switzerland or Sweden. One of them. Norwegian regions. Okay. Next I have is the wooden swan. It is signed on the bottom, John Haddon. It is made in the Philippines. And there it is. It John or Joan? James. Oh my gosh, James. So that is the front. That is the back. And we're going to start it out. Let me give you the measurements. 20 seconds. And it's 6 inches high by altogether 8 inches. And we're going to start it at $15, and it's up and running. Just a really nice primitive farmhouse decor. And like I said, it is signed on the bottom, James Haddon. I said John. Okay, up next we have is the vintage Tanala pottery painted dove or bird. And it dates back from my research to the 1920s. Okay, I couldn't find any markings on him, but I Google searched him. I'm assuming that's a weep hole. I'm like, was he on a stick? Okay, so we're going to start him out at 20 seconds for $10. And he's up and running. He measures about 6 inches long. Just a really nice piece. No chips or cracks on him. Again, I don't know how something can stay that long and not. Okay, up next is the Kitty teapot. She's been with us through a couple sales. Okay, no chips or cracks on her. That is her top. That is she's got the little hole in the back of her neck. Take that off. That is her bottom. So we are going to start her off at $8, 20 seconds, and she's running. Really nice. No chips or cracks on her. Just a really nice piece. For a teapot collector. Mother's Day is coming. And Pink Sunshine. What a pretty name. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. And Kim Deborah, thank you for joining us. If you see anything that you'd like us to run, just let me know. Okay, up next is the Fenton Cranberry Swirl. Let's see if I can go this way with that. Twist vase. And I'm going to start it at $20 for 20 seconds, and it's up and running. I think they call this, what do they call this? Like a circus tent pattern, I think. And it measures about 8 inches. There's the bottom. It's just really a beautiful piece of glass. This is probably one, I'm not really a glass person, but if I had to pick one, this would be it. This is one of my favorites. Next is the Vintage Imperial Teal with the roses. I just think this, it's 8 inches. The slide glass is absolutely gorgeous. And we are going to start this off at $18, and it's up and running. Just a really pretty, and it is marked on the back. I don't know if you can tell, but right there is the Imperial glass. And this is so much prettier in person. I can see by looking at it, you can't even. Okay. Up next is the Hobo Clown. And it measures about 7.5 inches tall. And we're going to start him out at $5. And he is in excellent condition. I always forget that people either like clowns or they don't. And I forgot to tell people, like, oh, there's a clown, because some people get really kind of freaked out about them. Okay. Put him there. Up next is, this is a really pretty vintage light blue glass ruffled twist stem bud vase. And it's almost like, I don't know what you want to call that blue. Really pretty. And we're going to start out at $12 for 20 seconds. And it's running. And it measures, about 8 inches tall. Just a really pretty vase. I like the color on it. Put my sticker back on it. There, I just finished my ginger ale because, like I said earlier, I'm feeling a little under the weather today. Okay, now up is the vintage Murano clear, like almost like a teardrop. See that bottom? No chips or cracks on it. It's got a polished bottom. And we're going to start it out at $15 for 20 seconds. And then it's up and running. And it measures about 10 inches tall. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. If you see anything you'd like to be ran, just put the number in the chat, the question mark, and we'll get to it. Sorry, I'm a little under the weather today. I think I ate something that did not agree with me. So up next is the crystal fairy lamp. I believe it is probably, I think it's a party light. Is there a sticker on it? Yeah. It's kind of falling apart. But still really pretty. We are going to start it at $8 for 20 seconds. And it's up and running. Just a really pretty piece. And it measures. Hello, Lisa. Welcome in. It measures about 6.5 inches, 7 inches tall. Okay, next I have, where did I put that? Just get it here. Is the multi-glass piece candy. You can use it as a paperweight or just display it in a. And we're going to start it out at $6 for 20 seconds. And it's up and running. No chips or cracks on it. Okay, let me see what we have next. Next we have is the vintage Apple ashtray. Okay, you can use it as a trinket dish. I guess you would lay your cigarette here. This blue glass, it's heavy. It's definitely mid-century modern. And we're going to start it out at, $5, 20 seconds. And it is in excellent condition, no chips or cracks. It has a nice polished bottom. That's my sticker on the bottom, so I know what number it is. But yeah, really just a nice piece. Okay, next we have, my arm's given out, is this cobalt blue paperweight with controlled bubbles. It has that big one in it, but all around it has little bubbles. Oh, I should have one of those lights underneath it. Probably would show really neat. So we're going to start off at $8 and it's up and running. And it has it's probably made in Japan. Has that felt bottom to it as well, so it doesn't scuff your furniture or your desk or wherever you put this thing. Or wherever you put this thing. Listen to me. Wherever you put this thing. Okay. All right. This here is it's a Southern Living at Home frog, but you could use it also, I think, as a toothbrush holder. I just really think it's really pretty. Actually, they had another piece and I went to go get it and it was gone, so I was really disappointed. So there's no chips or cracks on it. So I would use it as a flower frog. And we're going to start it at 20 seconds, $8, and it's up and running. But it's just a really pretty, here's the The lid does come off, and there's no chips or cracks on it. Just a really, I think it's very elegant looking. That's what I wanted to say. Okay. Next we have is the yellow. Is it this one here? Yes, I think it is. I had a couple of these. Is the yellow paperweight, art glass paperweight. Nice smooth bottom, polished bottom. This one always reminds me of the sea. I think of the bottom of the sea. And we are going to start this one out for 20 seconds, $10, and it's up and running. But look at that. Very, very, I think it's very neat. I think it's very cool. Cool, man. Okay, next I have is the cobalt blue. That's the fish. Where did it go? Let's see. I don't see it in there. All right, well, we'll go on. We'll come back to that. Okay, next is the blue. I don't know how to pronounce it. Blue glass vase. It's made in Italy. It is not Murano. It's 12 inches, but it is made by a company near Murano, I guess. But that kind of fools you, that little sticker, huh? And we're going to start it off at $22 for it. But it's a really pretty blue. And I think this is the one. It does kind of change a little bit of colors when you put a black light on it. Next up is the Viking glass. Dish. Okay. And again, it has a nice polished bottom. It does have a little bit of scuffs on it though. Nice and pretty. We're going to start it at $16, 20 seconds, and it's up and running. Very mid-century modern. You know, I like the way it comes. This would be neat for chips and dips. It's that purple glass. Oh, and thank you for your follow. We're usually a little bit more lively than this, but I'm kind of not feeling my best today. Okay, up next is the Carnival. It's the blue Carnival Iridescent Harvest Fruit Bowl. And I don't know where that's. It is large and in charge. We're going to start it at $12, 20 seconds, and it's up and running. And it is a large one. I think this might be my last item. Let me check here. So if nobody, oh no, we got a couple more. Look at that, we do. Let me just. I didn't realize we had so many. Okay, so here's another piece. Red art glass with white swirls. It reminds me of a clam, but it's a nut or candy dish. It has a nice polished bottom. It does have a sticker. Again, it says Murano. We're going to start it at $18 for 20 seconds, and it's up and running. Can you run 33 and 37? Yes, I can. Let me go back and see what they are. Oh, that's my favorite. Yes, 33. I'll do that right now. Okay, I'm going to run 33. And let me just see what 37 is. Okay. So I'm pinning it. This, beautiful. Beautiful. This is probably one of my favorite pieces. This, I was telling them, this is one of my favorite pieces. This is an old one, and it's up and running. This Fenton Cranberry Swirl. And thank you for your bid. Like pink. I think they call this, what do they call this? Like circus tent, I think. I'm not sure. But it's a beautiful, no chips or cracks. And thank you. And thank you for your first purchase. Yes. And then 37. I usually am a little bit more lively than normal, but I'm feeling a little under the weather today. I don't know. I think it's something I ate. My stomach is, since I had my gallbladder removed, it has not been the same. So this is the Vintage Murano Cranberry Clear glass vase. And we're going to start it at $15 for 20 seconds, and it's up and running. It measures, there's no chips or cracks. It's about 10.5 inches long, 10.5 inches tall. Thank you for your bid. If you stick around with me long enough, you'll realize that my words seem to, we will be here next Saturday. I haven't started posting that. But, so I don't know, follow us, I guess. Thank you. Thank you so much. Awesome. And if there's anything else that anybody wants to see, just let me know. The next is a red glass tropical fish, angelfish paperweight figurine. And it's almost like that Millefiori too. So how cute, right? So we're going to start it out at $10 for 20 seconds, and it's up and running. No chips or cracks on it. I know it's hard to see. Maybe I might have to go back to my office. Well, hello there, Tyler. How are you? I just seen you the other day. If you're not following my friends at Tyler's Treasure Shop, please give him a follow. He is super fun. He's really super fun. How's my family? I think about my family all the time. Tyler adopted these family I had. Thank you for your follow. Okay, up next, I have a ceramic, vintage ceramic lattice basket. They're great. Love them. I am so glad they went to a good home. Basket bowl with the foliage in it, and it has the purple flower on it. This side is just plain. There's the bottom. You can see it's a pottery. And we're going to start it out at $10 for 20 seconds, and it's up and running. Up and running. Up and running. Run amok. And there's no chips or cracks on this. I gotta switch hands because this hand's starting my shoulder. I think I need a new one too. It's getting old. It's getting old. It's really. Ah, Tyler, you're so sweet. We just love you. It's another family I'm going to purchase, but I'm going to keep them. They're an older family. They're not a wedding couple. Well, they were. I guess they were at one time. But I have to get down there and get them for the woman closes up her shop. So the last item I have is the vintage teal calla lily candlestick or bud vase, whatever you want to do with it, holder. That's just my sticker on it. And it's definitely 1980s. I think Golden Girls, when I look at this, it's got that almost like a sand texture. I don't know what they call it. And we're going to run this for 20 seconds, $8. I usually get it backwards. So this is my final item of the night. It's kind of like I said, I'm a little under the weather. I'm having some stomach issues. So if there's anything that anybody would like me to rerun, now's the time to put it in the chat with a question mark. If not, friends, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it was something I eat because you know when you get old, that's what happens. Tyler, you're not there yet. You're too young, but you'll get there. Um, thank you. Oh. If not, we will be back next Saturday at 7 o'clock Eastern. And I want to wish everybody a happy Easter. And remember to be kind. It costs you nothing. And it can mean the world to someone else. Okay, friends? I just feel that's important, right? Oh, thank you, Tyler. You're amazing. You're a sweetheart. But really, I mean, in this world, let's be friends, okay? All right, guys. Have a happy Easter. I'll see you next Saturday. Good night.